People online are calling Drake a snitch. They're saying that he's snitching right now on Kendrick Lamar, or he's trying to with his legal team, because Drake and his legal team have requested UMG to provide all the documents on domestic violence allegations involving Kendrick Lamar and his best friend Dave Free, and their relationship with him, with each other, and also with his children, with Kendrick Lamar's children, right? It says document request number 50 from January 2014 to the present time. All documents and communication relating to allegations of domestic violence against women and other forms of violence committed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, and document request number 51 from January 1st, 2019 to present. All documents and communications relating to David Isaac Friley, aka Dave Free. I didn't even know his legal name. I thought he was Dave Free.
I thought his legal name was Dave Free.
I thought Dave Free was Dave Free.
That's crazy.
That's funny. And it's in his relationship with Kendrick Lamar Duckworth and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth's children. All right. Here, let me see. It says right here, this happened Tuesday, August 12th, last week, right after we finished doing the podcast. They have filed the latest motion, Drake's legal team, in a federal lawsuit against Not Like Us, requesting to turn over also dozens of documents pertaining to the case. Among the 75 documents request, the domestic violence, Kendrick Lamar. In addition to that, the Dave Free. And also Drake's lawyers are seeking an unredacted version of Kendrick Lamar's UMG contract, as well as custodial files of UMG CEO Lucien Grange. This guy he wants Lucien Grange's custodial files with his children.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that part until I read this right now fully.
This nigga's a loser.
That's crazy, right? They're saying that Kendrick Lamar...
Nigga say you're not a dad either.
So Drake wants proof of anything having to do with Kendrick Lamar and domestic violence against... Allegedly, that was the rumor that Drake stated, that Kendrick Lamar allegedly beat up his girlfriend, right? His baby mama in the past and tried to cover it, etc. That was the thing during the beef, right?
Yeah.
That was his big reveal on Kendrick Lamar, and also alluding to Dave Free, his close friend and business partner, being the father to Kendrick Lamar's children, or at least one of them, and not Kendrick Lamar himself. Almost like I guess a stepdad type of situation, or whatever you want to call it. And Kendrick Lamar had the allegations towards Drake. Well, not really allegations. He was trolling Drake. I don't think he was really thinks that Drake's a pedophile. I think he was just trolling Drake. But he called Drake, obviously, a pedophile. So they went tit for tat in that whole situation. But Drake has gone the legal route with this.
You're dead.
Am I surprised? Not really. I'm not really surprised. For example, the Kendrick Lamar... Drake also wants to see Kendrick Lamar's record contract with UMG. Supposedly, Kendrick Lamar has a 22-page contract. If I'm Drake, right, Drake's whole thing is he lost. He has lost. Can Drake take the graceful L? At this point, he can't, because he has already started the legal process. So I'm assuming that his legal team is like, let's just go 100% in. Let's do everything possible in order to either win this, which I don't think he's gonna win this shit at all, or try to get a settlement. I think there's gonna be a settlement out of court, and then Drake's gonna be independent. I think that's what's gonna be the outcome of this, because it's just getting ridiculous. At the same time, legally there could be a case where obviously they would have to do this, right? Reveal such information. Especially if there's not any information. Like if Kendrick Lamar is like, oh, or his legal team is like, you want me to reveal something that doesn't exist? I'll show you that this doesn't exist. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, is this, I don't know. It also feels like trolling. Is Drake trying to like legally troll? Like, do we think that Drake is doing this purposefully, like himself telling his lawyers to do this? Or do you think his lawyers are like, hey, let's just go full-fledged, let's do everything. And they don't care how he looks. And he obviously doesn't care how he looks because he looks ridiculous, but he doesn't give a fuck. But we should have known that once he started this legal shit. Like I know a lot of people now are like making these revelations now, like, oh my God, Drake, he's just pussy for this, blah blah. But it's like, I feel like once he opened Pandora's box, it was gonna start. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna go full fledged. You know?
Yeah.
Like I that's what I thought. Cause remember I told y'all I was like, going legally, anything that's mentioned in the beef. Now, if you do this legally, it has to be quote unquote revealed or show proof, because that's his whole thing. That's defamation. It's fake. So it has to show that it's fake, right? But like, how far does this go? Now it's probably too far already. I think it's too far. But are we gonna go to trial? Are we gonna see Drake take the stand? You know what I'm saying? And then would it have to be like Kendrick Lamar taking a stand, like
Yeah.
his wife or his girlfriend taking a stand, his children?
So
I hope it doesn't get to that level. I think it's gonna be a settlement soon. What do you think, Noah?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that Kendrick Lamar hit his wife?
Me, no. I don't think so.
Do you think that there's any validity to this idea that that whole like thing he keeps stressing, that there was a group that was cleaning shit up, that there was an incident that night, that they're the ones that have been playing into it? Because when I think about the whole situation where we're looking at right now, I always think back to what he said. He keeps saying, "Oh, I'm going to show you that UMG was against me and that Kendrick Lamar is not the person you think he is." The only logical scenario I see here is this nigga's either really fucking stupid and egotistical, like the craziest, most egotistical nigga I've ever heard of, or he truly he truly has proof and he knows that Kendrick did the things he did and UMG did work against him. Because when you think about it, Vic, why would you willingly put yourself in a position where you're doing discovery, information's coming out, and you're being disproven? You'd have to be one egotistical, like, loser ass nigga. Like, you'd have to be such a sore, blind loser to put yourself in a position where you know you're going to be revealed as the liar that you are. My only, like, scenario here is, because I don't think this is going to end with, like, oh, we're going to set out a court and get you out of contract. No, these niggas want their money. We don't know how bad this contract is. By the numbers that I'm seeing, he owes these niggas some bread. So, and he has some contract requirements he's going to have to hit. So for you to go into legal battle with your own record label that you have this contract with, I would have to believe there is some validity to what you're telling me, unless you're that egotistical and narcissistic. Like, at this point, is it believable to think that Kendrick did in fact assault his wife, allegedly? Is it believable that UMG did plot against him, did push this song, did do payola? That's the only thing I could see in this world, is that he actually has evidence. If not, this is one delusional nigga.
My thing is this, right? There's a world where, shout out to Nino. Nino Stacks is coming by next week. Next week. Supposed to stop by today. So hopefully we'll probably be able to get out of here earlier then. But I think that there could be a world where Kendrick Lamar hit his girl. But my thing is, like, does this, let's say it comes out that Kendrick Lamar hit his girl.
Yeah.
Does this ruin his career?
No.
Because my thing is this. If it happened between both of them in the past, they've obviously seemed to have moved on from it if they're still together now. And on top of that, Kendrick Lamar has kind of alluded to them having obviously issues in the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. They've gone through shit. He's gone through therapy, couples therapy, has like a whole song about it, a music video about it. He doesn't say it blatantly, but you can tell that, I guess, it would be him tying towards, maybe if they were to be true, the domestic violence situation. But then at the same time, are people hypocritical? Because there's a lot of people who don't fuck with Chris Brown still to this day. So those people would probably be the same type of people who wouldn't fuck with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I love Chris Brown. Rihanna forgave him on camera, multiple off camera and on camera. They've moved past it. And people want to say, he was weird with Karuchi. Him and Karuchi have moved past it. These artists, for as much as we want to believe or not, the crazier, the more talented they are, the weirder they are, and the more strange type of shit happens.
Yeah.
Doesn't justify it, but at the same time, listen, man, I think that we are making this, like, we people make this beef like their life.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, see? Like, what all they're gonna get to say is like, see, Kendrick, we knew you were lying. And Drake was telling the truth this whole time. Which would be like, oh wow, oh damn. But Drake still lost the beef. Like, niggas just wanted you to drop better music.
Niggas wanted you to disappear.
No, but like,
and then drop better music.
that too, but at the same time, I feel like Not Like Us, he could have had a response that wasn't on Not Like Us level. He just wasn't prepared. And he wasn't ready. And he obviously, I guess, didn't have it. I thought he could have just taken one of those hits that he had shelved and just reworded it to diss him. But he didn't want to do that. Like, go hit for hit. Keep going. But Not Like Us was just such a nuke bomb. And I did see Ish on the Joe Budden podcast. He mentioned the idea that Drake's basically career and stuff has been impacted because of the allegations of the PDF file by Kendrick Lamar. So he would try to protect that legally as much as he can with this UMG situation.
I personally, Vic,
I don't think that you think that has affected him. That point. I don't think that people really think that Drake is a PDF file.
I think the only people that think is a PDF file are like the Kendrick diehard fans. I think what Drake is doing here, and it's the corniest, pettiest, most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life. He is suing to win the rap beef. So I truly think he thinks in his mind Kendrick beat his wife. I think he thinks Kendrick has a fucked up contract. I think he wants to reveal that in court so he can win the rap beef through a court battle. My thing is, niggas lie. Like, niggas have been lying on rap beefs for years. Why are you going to court to try to prove your bars as truth so you can win? Like, you don't even win. You're still a loser. Like, that's how this is coming off, Vic. Like, there's two birds here. He's trying to win the rap beef in court, and he's trying to get out of UMG because he feels like they did him wrong by not putting payola behind his music and his beefs in this situation. And I think that's the corniest shit in the world. Because my thing is this, Vic. Let's put everything in perspective. Why do you need to know about those documents? What's the purpose in having Kendrick's contract information? Why do you need that? What does that have to do with UMG and your contract? What does him and his wife and the domestic violence situation have to do with you and your contract? You are trying to win a rap beef in a courtroom. You're a corny nigga. God bless.
I think it's him being petty and trying to troll legally. Like, let's say Kendrick Lamar's contract gets exposed and it's negative. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Like he said.
How do we sound too, guys? Cap Crew, are we sounding good? Like, are we looking good? Sounding good?
Turn it down a bit because we were spiking a little bit.
Okay. And if you look at the OBS, if it stays below red,
yeah,
we're good. But if it goes into the red,
that's why I turned it down. It kept going to the red.
All right. But yeah, let us know how we sound and look, guys. Cap Crew, you guys are our producers, our family. We love y'all every single week. Thank you for joining the live stream, and never take it for granted. We love y'all.
Yeah, we love y'all.
Even
so
if
much.
if y'all hate us, we still love y'all.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is. Like, Drake's trying to have the Kendrick Lamar contract be revealed.
Yeah.
The Kendrick Lamar, like, he's trying to get these things
so he can say, haha, I told you.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, some part of me feels that he wants that, but then there's part of me that feels like he knows that he can't get none of this, but still wants to just troll him.
Mm-hmm.
There's no concise, because obviously we don't know what the fuck is really happening. Like, I'm not a legal expert. There's no concise, like, we don't know. I can't call him up, but it feels like.
What's the troll here?
The troll would be, like, to get the fan bases mad. Like, look, everyone online this whole weekend, they're pulling Drake's hip hop card again. Every couple months they pull Drake's hip hop card. This is not hip hop. This is not that.
But why would you do that at the detriment of your own legacy?
Well, I don't think it's gonna. That's the thing. I think he's still Drake. There was a video that went viral like 2 days ago. Like, he was overseas in Amsterdam, wherever the case was, and people were waiting outside of his hotel, and it looked like fucking Jesus Christ arrived. Like there was thousands of people.
Yeah.
Like he still is Drake. Like
Some of them also didn't know who he was. They're like, is that Drake? There was video of that. I saw that.
no, they were saying, is that Drake? Probably to the guy that was walking out with the camera because it looked like it was Drake walking out. But it was like I guess someone on his team trying to film it.
There was
for
like
him.
a black guy that walked out. Like there was a different angle. I know the one you're talking about. People were like, is that Drake?
Oh, maybe they're racist out there in that country. A lot of these foreign countries are racist.
Yeah.
But he's still Drake. Like he is still Drake. Iceman's gonna drop. People are still gonna listen to it. Like I don't think it's gonna affect his legacy to that extent. You know, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe this does affect his legacy fully. I think the whole L just affects his legacy more than anything. Like losing because he was like he was winning. Like he had the Pusha T beef, and people still were like he still, even though I think he lost that shit. There was still people like, oh no, he technically he won it because he did have the better music, the better whatever. It's like, okay, you guys want to argue that? God bless you. But the Meek Mill shit, he won that. Obviously, the Common shit, he won that. The little tips and taps, the Joe Budden, whatever, like he had the public's opinion, like he won the public's opinion with these, right? Even the Joe Budden one was crazy because Joe Budden fucking murdered him, like 5 songs back to back.
Yeah.
But it was still, the public perception was like Drake still like got the upper hand just because of the one line in that popular song, you know. Like
for me, he's in the category they try to put J. Cole in. He can't talk hot.
he can't talk hot.
Never again. He can't.
But to what extent? Like
Nah, you can't, Vic. You can't. Like you can't talk hot to
like
other
street
niggas.
shit, or like he can't like say he's number one. He's still gonna say he's number one.
You can't tell me that you can take on any nigga in the rap game, bar for bar. You can't tell me that you are this real ass nigga if you ran a court to try to win a rap battle. That's just me. That's where it gets a little corny for me. Because if that's what this is really about, is like winning a rap battle by proving your bars, nigga, you're lame.
But
You should have just dropped better music.
Something about me feels like I hope and pray that this man like does he know something that we don't? Like what the fuck is going on here? Like is there like a plot twist with the UMG shit? Like he really just wants to just get out the deal, so he has to do all this. Like what is it?
Vic,
You know, it can't just be like solely
let's say all his bars were right. Do you think that changes the outcome of this battle?
Drake's bars.
They were all right, and Kendrick was
No.
lying.
To me, it doesn't. I know it will to a lot of Drake stands. They'll be like, oh, to me, it won't. It's like, bro, you still lost. Because it wasn't about even the accuracy. Kendrick Lamar was lying his ass off, but he painted that shit beautifully.
Yeah.
Beautifully. I mean, making up words. Beautifully. Like the way he said that fucking meet the grams, like it was crazy. Like it was the artistic approach that was just he out strategized and out artistically performed Drake. But this legal shit just makes it more like, bro, we're a whole year later, over a year later,
Yeah, we still on
and
this
we're
shit.
still on this shit. Like people getting mad at me because I wasn't talking about this. It's like, bro, we recorded Monday, it broke Tuesday. Wait for next week. We're here. We're talking about it now. Like, but it's like crazy. I'm like,
Niggas are invested in this shit.
right now we have some new updates, amendments. A couple hours ago, Drake amends the lawsuit. Shout out to Glock Topics. I fuck with them on Twitter. They're dope. Drake amends a lawsuit against UMG Recordings. Now he implicates Rock Nation, NFL, Spotify, TikTok, Lucian Grange, John Janik, Apple Inc., Amazon Music, Penske Media Corporation, Complex Networks, and more in 2025 Super Bowl defamation scandal and allegations of covert marketing and licensing disputes and platform manipulation.
Hmm?
The amended initial discourse is part of the discovery process. Name a wide array of entities and individuals as potentially holding discoverable information. The claims center on the 2025 Super Bowl defamation scandal, where the defendant allegedly used covert marketing tactics, engaged in licensing disputes, manipulated platforms to promote defamatory material, and with the plaintiff seeking statutory and actual damages to be determined at trial.
Did he say Rock Nation? Rock Nation!
Rock Nation!
What does Rock Nation have to do with this?
I'm trying to read the actual paperwork where it says Rock Nation to see what Rock Nation has to be or has to do with it. But this is let me see, how many pages? It's a lot of pages. 102 pages to go through this. But yeah, this is because Drake Drake's requesting everything possible. So he's requesting documents of communication with Vivo, Spotify, TikTok, NPR, Amazon, Apple, everyone.
Oh, I see why. Someone
Rock
just said in
Nation
the chat,
probably because of
the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is by Rock Nation.
Yeah, shout out to that dude. Yeah, that's a good.
Wow.
Yep. Does he really believe there's that deep of a conspiracy?
Something in me really leans more towards this being Drake's way of trolling.
You really believe that?
I think so. Like
troll for what though? You can't troll for the sake of trolling. That's also not effective.
He's trolling in the sense of like, there's no way that he thinks that he's gonna win this shit.
There's no way he thinks something's here. This would be a deeper.
The Drake stands keep telling me like, yes, like he does, he like he can, etc. But I feel like this nigga just has to be trolling. And it's like, it's just, we keep talking about it. Like, we keep talking about it.
This would have to be a deeper conspiracy than, like, Jeffrey Epstein.
Because it has to be just really more of, like, a UMG versus Drake, but then...
He's jacking that the entire, like, all of these people, all of the platforms, the NFL, Rock Nation, they're all collaborating to fame his name and his reputation. That's what he's saying, Vic.
But at the same time, they have to go full-fledged, I would imagine. Like I said, if they're going to start this and they're going to go they're going to go full-fledged.
Yeah, because
Drake's probably not like, hey, attorneys, do everything, but don't leave Kendrick's kids out of it. Or we don't need to see Kendrick Lamar's contract. He's probably, we don't even know what he really even is saying. This might be just attorneys. They're probably just like, let's go full-fledged. Let's try to get everything and bring everything down.
But Vic, why? Why are you spending all this money to troll?
Because niggas is rich, bro.
Nah, Vic,
rich niggas do dumb shit like this. No, this might be some dumb shit. I'm telling you right now, this might be some dumb shit, wasting time shit. Unless there's like a major settlement that happins.
Vic.
Bro, because it makes no sense to me. This makes no, like, you think
this makes no sense.
Is this man literally so mad that he thinks that he knows, like,
this great conspiracy?
Yeah, and like, and he knows that this is true. Tory Lanez alluded to it. One of Drake's friends told Ian Dunlap that during the Joe Budden podcast, Ian Dunlap mentioned that, alluding to there being a real deal issue with UMG and like that Drake's mad at them, like he knows something. But it's like, Drake, didn't you use all this yourself with them? Didn't they prop you up in the past? Like, didn't they have that button pushed for you? But like now they pushed it for him.
That's the only way he would know, though. That is the only way he would know.
But then at the same time, is there a loophole legally where they can say that themselves?
Yeah.
I feel like they would have exposed that loophole already, like UMG themselves. Like, hey, we did this for him, so we can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't fight us against this because we did this for them. Unless they did more than usual, unless they moved about it more dirty for Drake. I don't know. So it just feels like it's like some major rich, weird troll shit.
Let's do a thought experiment.
That doesn't feel hip hop, because stereotypically
at all
hip hop, you know, at the same time it's unfortunate, right? But hip hop has always had more ties towards, you know, street shit, and also let's keep it in the streets, or let's keep it on wax. Let's not talk to cops, you know, in any type of situation.
That's also not true, man. Niggas snitched in hip hop history. Shut up.
But then people we can't bring that up, because if we bring that up, then people think we're dumb or we're weird. Well, what are you? You guys are crazy. But it is true. 50 Cent has sued 50 rappers. Like, there's rappers that have sued other rappers in the past.
I'm still pretty sure 50 Cent is the one that snitched on Ja Rule.
Rappers have sued each other in the past. Allegedly. But the thing is, when it comes to this situation specifically with the beef and everything, is the biggest beef of all time. And you attach that in this new day and age. Obviously, it feels like more of a heightened sense of like, what the fuck? This is insane. This is not hip hop. Drake's not hip hop. You know.
Let's play a thought experiment then. Let's try both scenarios. First scenario, let's go with yours. He's trolling. What would be the ultimate result of this troll?
Ultimate result of this troll is Drake trolling to stir the pot, make stans mad on both sides, make the internet talk about him,
Album rollout?
keeps him relevant just in the topic of conversation, and also stops or prevents. Because technically, doesn't it stop or prevent? Now that I think about this, doesn't it stop or prevent any more disses from Kendrick Lamar?
It does.
Because Kendrick Lamar can no longer diss him during this moment.
That's a great point.
To
That's
the point
true.
that even Kendrick Lamar's own releases now are like bubble wrapped. Like the fucking Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T song collaboration had record labels looking under a microscope. Like, is this a Drake diss or not? If
everyone's shit is bubble wrapped.
You can't work with you if this is a Drake diss.
Yeah.
Had to have Pusha T drop 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, however much he dropped, millions of dollars, or a million, however much it was, out of his own pocket to buy himself out. If the Drake lawsuit didn't happen, that shit wouldn't have happened. So there's a trickle-down effect.
Theory. Let's go with your theory, the trickle-down effect. I actually agree with you there. Because I noticed with the Joe Budden podcast, they all backpedaled and said we were lying. And it was for jokes, the PDF file stuff. I remember when Joe said that, and he alluded to the idea that he didn't want to get sued. Multiple other podcasts did the same thing. So let's go with that argument. Do you believe that Drake did the lawsuit to prevent that narrative of him being a PDF file from being spread in the mainstream media and in rap music?
To prevent it from spreading more?
Yeah, for that narrative to be pushed even further. Did he show everyone, yo, I'm about this shit. I will sue you to death if you try it.
Scare people.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be the case too. Where like it sets a precedence. Like,
yeah,
don't fuck with Drake because he'll go to court with you. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to court with the biggest ones.
He went to court against the label, so he clearly has the money to take on any of you. Because, yo, Chad, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. None of these niggas is as rich as him. So if he has all the money,
biggest, bro.
Yeah. So if he has all the money, this creates the precedent of don't mention my name with that bar. I'm not a PDF file. Don't mention me in your podcast. Don't mention me on your platforms. Bite me. I will sue you like I sue UMG.
And again, like I said last week, Drake's half white. Right?
Yeah, half
Drake's
Jewish. Yeah.
Drake has different cultures. Like we have to stop trying to think and hold him to the standard of a Jadakiss, like you know what I'm saying, like these real deal like
street dudes,
or just even lyrical straight hip hop pure. Like he is hip hop. Me personally, I would never question Drake's hip hop integrity, etc. I will set his bar a bit lower, and also have more disappointment placed upon him as a fan, like I have since this beef ended. Right? I didn't like the turnout of this beef at all. I was highly disappointed in this man. I was like, what? I felt like what Elliot Wilson said was right, where he thought that Kendrick was
soft,
a little boy, and he treated him like a little boy. It's like, bro, no.
You
have to treat him like he's the big kahuna.
Yeah.
Because he is the big kahuna. You are too, but you guys, there could be multiple big kahunas. But he tried to like little boy him and thought that the whole internet and everyone would just run with Drake's side because of Drake was running the internet and everything. Kendrick Lamar has spun the table. You know what I'm saying? Like a full 180, a full flip upside down.
So, perfect. Second path that this is happening. Let's say hypothetically. Everything in his bars were truth. Let's say 50% of it was true. Fuck it.
Who's?
Drake. With the Kendrick deal, the allegations of his wife. Let's go with your theory that he's going full nuke just to get something out. The idea is I'm going to unravel as much as I can. I'm going to bring out as much information I can, hoping something gets exposed.
Yeah.
How much does that do for him in that situation if that does happen? That something gets revealed, that let's say Kendrick did happen. He was in Vegas that night and something did happen. Let's say Kendrick contract is crazy.
Drake wins the internet at least for a month because I already see that viral. I see two things viral this whole weekend. People are like, hey, this man's not hip hop. He's never been hip hop, etc. But it's like, you guys been saying that this whole beef, but okay. They're saying it again, right? Also, I see the other side where people are like, Kendrick Lamar is never going to be the same, guys, if this is actually true. So there's like, people are like, oh,
Yeah.
you see both sides where people are like, actually, hold up. If that comes out and it's true, and if it's graphic, because God forbid is like a video like Diddy of Kendrick Lamar abusing his girl, just like Diddy abused Cassie, to that level. Because then it's like, hold up. It wasn't a pass, but brother, you have to speak about this. Like now you have to really. So Drake could force him to address it, type shit, if it's real and there's evidence that gets revealed, etc. Right?
Yeah.
But I don't think that that's the case. I think that Drake's not gonna win this. I think it's gonna be a settlement out of court for a lot of money, and I think that Drake's gonna go independent also after this, and I think that's what's gonna happen.
I also think we should clear something up. There's been a misconception on the internet. What part of his catalog he owns? Because that was a part of Lucian Grange's message. From what I understand, from what I researched, he owns from Scorpion beyond. Internet, you may like everything before Scorpion, but Drake's biggest hits are after Scorpion and beyond. God's Plan, if my research is correct, he owns that. Like he owns those masters. Yo.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of fucking money. Y'all niggas can run your mouth. And listen, I got my issues with Drake, but that's a lot of his hits came after that contract, baby. Y'all gotta stop this shit. You gotta stop being hating ass pocket watches, and you gotta understand that older catalog he got might be the best shit he has. It is. Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. That's peak Drake. This newer shit might be some ass to y'all, but that's where he's got a lot of his number ones, and that's his bread and butter. God bless.
Yeah, I don't think that Drake cares about hip hop integrity and like what people think about him. I think he really just wants to do whatever he wants. And just because he's Drake, he thinks that he can like, oh, just do it without any type of scrutiny, etc. As far as what he represents and who he is, because he is on some business shit. Like I said before, obviously we're talking about hip hop here, but if you remove hip hop, then this changes completely. If this is not hip hop, this changes completely. Because if Selena Gomez dropped a song calling Taylor Swift a pedophile, right? And Taylor Swift goes to court about it, etc. No one's gonna like. People are gonna, you know what I'm saying? No one's gonna question it like, oh, I get why she would do that. Like that's crazy. Okay. But since it's a rap beef, it's hip hop. It's like, and also technically, I guess that's not what Drake is doing. Drake's doing it because if you want to talk about legal jargon, it's defamation, you know, and the song. So it's not against Kendrick; it's against the label for pushing the song or whatever. But still, it's against Kendrick Lamar. Like, I know the semantics and shit, but technically it is against, you know, their artist, UMG's artist, Kendrick Lamar.
So this was gonna segue us to the last part of this because someone did a sub thing, super chat. Our Niavian 33, thank you for the $2. Drake dropped. What happened?
I said appreciate you or her, whoever it is.
They also dropped $2 after saying I'm the number one fan, Drake's number one fan. They also said Drake dropping in the end of October. So when do you think Drake's dropping?
Iceman, I think Iceman is still gonna come. I want to say probably October, right? October isn't his birthday in October? OVO, October.
Yeah. Scorpion, baby.
So I think he'll probably do it like around his birthday, maybe Halloweenish. Again, even aside from this, like I've been disappointed in him. Like, bro,
mad disappointed.
Where's the rollout for this Party Next Door album?
That's just never
coming. There's no music
in.
videos. There's no more. Like, what are you niggas doing?
Nothing.
Like, there's good music on there, but now we have to just. I guess they are touring it. Yes, they're touring it. Okay, but it's overseas. It's not here. So, I guess they're monetizing it. Yes, but the actual things that live on forever, right? Content. Where's the content? Where's the music videos? Where's the interviews talking about it? They can do their own interviews, interviewing each other, just talking about creating the songs and the album, especially because it's so important to Canada and Toronto, right?
Yeah.
And it's a dope moment, like Party Next Door and Drake finally collaborating. There's some beautiful music on there.
Monumental moment in R&B history.
Yeah, like Party Next Door, some of the best Party Next Door music he's ever done on there, right? But there's no promo of that. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's moving on towards Iceman, I guess.
Yeah. So this is my question. If the rumors are true that Taylor's dropping in October, let's say hypothetically UMG weaponizes her to stomp over his release. You think Drake's gonna like wait for her to drop first?
Maybe. But I don't see that happening. I think him and Taylor have some sort of relationship. I think so. Even though she's high-fiving and giving hugs to Lucy and Grange and shit, and Drake's nowhere to be found at these events. But I think so. Speaking of Lucy and Grange, leave a comment. What do you guys think about this?
They just 2 more super chats.
What are they saying?
Shane Too Cool. We love you, OVO Vic. He donated $2.
OVO Vic is crazy.
They've been saying it the whole time, bro. Our Nevian33 again with the $2. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. It says here that I'm y'all's #1 fan. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. They probably donate the most or comment the most.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, because I'm not like, I've been disappointed in Drake this whole time. This is just the same. Like I said that this was gonna happen. If you're going legally, like, he's going to do the full-fledged legal everything, right? Like that, like the moment that he already started the legal action, anything involving the beef, he's lost points as far as integrity and this hip-hop game and your position. You're losing points already.
Yeah.
I've said that from the beginning. Him doing the Kendrick and asking for more and all this stuff.
It makes you look corny.
But to me, it doesn't make him. It doesn't make it. He just looks just as worse or just as bad as he already looked, because I knew, like, we're talking about, like, legally this was gonna happen. Like, they're gonna empty the gates. Like, they're gonna empty the draws. Like, give me everything you got. Like, that's what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because if the beef mentioned all this, then they're gonna want to ask for proof of all this.
Yeah.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? People are shocked. Like, oh my God, why would he go that far? I can see that argument, but I already predicted, like, this was what was going to happen, because this man decided to go get lawyers.
Yeah.
Once you get lawyers, the lawyers need to get paid. The lawyers need to make sure that they win. What's the lawyer's #1 job? Is to win the case. So they're going to do everything in their power to win the case. Or if Drake wants to negotiate a settlement, they'll make that settlement happen. So they're trying to do everything that they can, right? He looks dumb. He looks stupid. There's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not arguing against it. But I think they want me to be in here screaming and, like, crying.
And I think they want you to just attack his character, which is not something we do here.
Attack his character? Nah, because
we don't know him.
We didn't do that during the beef.
Yeah.
We didn't do that during the beef. Like, even with Kendrick, like, we didn't do that during the beef. Like, I jokingly probably called him short, but I'm short too. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I probably look him in the eye. We're probably the same height.
They gonna love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition podcast, Cap. If you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.